I shouldn't have closed that. Come back so we can look at you. Right. Here is the reason why we are late today. Because we are. And hi, I should have started there, shouldn't I? See, today's day 51 of daily streams for me. And it's only the second day that I have a microphone. So for 50 days we were for 49 days we were completely silent. Today is the second day we're not, and I'm not quite used to this idea yet, but I'm sure we will get there. However, I didn't think we would get to stream it all today because of this. The spirit decks. If you don't know anything about Spirit City, the game I'm using for my streams, one of the things in it is that you can lure little spirits to your home and get a picture of them so you can put the pictures in your little cookbook, the spirit decks. And today I was trying to catch this one. It says scrub and rinse your plates thoroughly. Make sure to clean up after dinner. Turn on a vinyl to help get into the flow. Now you can go and hide. Well, I am now writing a story about all the things that happened today. The title of the story is The Case of the Crackling Ghost, or How I Spent a Day Driving Myself Nuts and Almost Banished a Perfectly Innocent and Fully Functional Sound Card in the process. So what's going to happen today in this stream is that instead of doing what I had planned to do today, I am going to finish writing that story. And who knows, I might be able to read it here before the end of the stream. Oh, I'd forgotten about you. I really don't like this. Let's see if we can set you to an hour. We can, okay. Oh, why not? You can be set to 3 minutes. But there's only going to be one of you, so... There we go. Okay, so we've now set 1 hour sprint that will take us up to 9:30. Yeah, that's actually quite good. Let's do that. Where's my little character? Let's come and sit here because she needs to do some typing for us. Cat's out. Characters out. Streams on. I'm going to mute my phone and start the session. I am so upset that they changed the look of that. I'm going to increase the volume on the game music a little bit and mute my mic, and then I shall see you in an hour. But you know what? If you want something, drop a message in the stream chat. Okay, and the microphone is back on, which means that I am too. Um, I have finished my cautionary tale. The reason why this day has been a bit of a disaster. And so, I'm going to read this tale to you, which means that you get to listen to me proofreading my own text, whilst I'll tell you what happened today. And the title of this little story is The Case of the Crackling Ghost, or How I Spent a Day Driving Myself Nuts and Almost Banished a Perfectly Innocent and Fully Functional sound card in the process. So yesterday marked day 50 on my streaming everyday to Midsummer challenge, and to celebrate I lined up the 5 microphones I own, don't ask, to start a test run. The game plan was simple: 5 mics in 5 days. Science, streaming, empirical studies. Come next week, we would have a champion and the streaming setup that would lead us to Midsummer victory. Have I mentioned that I really don't like fiddling with anything that needs a cable to work? I love using tech. I have zero interest in rooting around inside it. What could possibly go wrong? Everything, apparently. It began with a mysterious crackling in my headset that wasn't there yesterday. Not deafening, but enough to make everything sound like I was broadcasting through haunted 19th century bakelite. Naturally, I assumed the culprit must be one of 2 possible candidates: the microphone of the day, or not of day, see? We found a little mistake there. The microphone of the day, or my beloved but very budget-friendly USB sound card. A quick check recording to my phone told me the microphone was innocent. Cue a full day tech triage in which I swapped microphones just to be sure, changed ports, testing both sides of the laptop and my powered USB hub. I removed the power-saving features from every USB hub in the device manager. I switched monitoring devices. I reinstalled the drivers. I restarted the laptop a gazillion times. I adjusted sample rates and bit depths, and I rerouted USB gear to opposite sides of the laptop just to make sure that things weren't sharing resources anyway. And I unchecked every box known to mankind in the sound settings and plugged in another USB sound card, same model, just 2 years younger, to kind of eliminate the risk of this sound card being just plain dead. All that, and it was still crackling. In the end, I had nothing plugged in but the headset, and the crackling still started up the moment I launched Spirit City, the streaming game. Suspicious, huh? Then I tried with Elder Scrolls Online, a different game. No crackling. Perfect sound. Are you kidding me? Then instead, my PA walked in and I roped him in for my sanity check. Mine. Because at this point, I was ready to accept that this was all in my head. But Stan donned my headset, listened to the crackle, and confirmed it was there. Then I had him listen to the other game, and again he confirmed that one was indeed crackle-less. So we went back to Spirit City, where the crackle was laughing at me again. Less than 5 seconds later, Sten was like, "Let me see the ambient sound effects menu." So I showed him, and there it was. Soft vinyl noise. Because the first thing I did when I started the game this morning was to send my character to the kitchen to do the washing up. To do the washing up. The spirit deck said the next spirit I'm supposed to get a snapshot of is likely to show up if you put the vinyl on the old turntable while you do the dishes. Cue my stunned silence, frustrated hair pulling and steaming ears. And Sten's laughter. So much laughter. In normal speak, it turned out that I was trying to summon a spirit that's attracted to the sound of vinyl records in the game. I'm not quite that crazy yet. Which meant that the crackling I'd spent all day trying to vanquish was coming from inside the bloody game. It was a looping sound effect, mimicking real-life interference. So there you have it. Today I nearly exercised a perfectly innocent sound card trying to summon a ghost who likes vinyl. Allegedly. I wouldn't know because I still haven't caught the bugger. Sir Bear says I'm not an idiot, but I sure felt like one. I still do. And that, Messmate, is why I'm sharing this cautionary tale with you. If your audio ever starts crackling, check your summoning circle before your sound settings to save yourself this embarrassment. Loves ya. Oh, and before I go, have you ever spent a whole day fighting a tech demon that turned out to be self-inflicted? I'd love to hear about it. Because, I don't know, maybe you can make me feel better. Maybe we can make each other feel a little bit better about our most ridiculous troubleshooting adventures. That was the short cautionary tale story I wrote in my frustration trying to calm down after a day of ridiculous troubleshooting of a trouble that didn't exist. And I still do feel a bit like an idiot for it. Now, today you have been listening to me using my HyperX microphone. Yesterday I used a lapel or lavalier mic, a cheap and cheerful little thing, and I also managed to muck up because I kept squeezing it behind my arm when I was leaning on the desk, which wasn't the best of ideas. This microphone is sitting in a boom. What's it called? A boom arm? I want to call it a boom deck, but I know that's not the right word. I am so tired. But yeah, this concludes day 51 of daily streams. I'm going to put up I haven't quite reached the level of having overlays and underlays and all these snazzy things. But this game has this journal, and I think this is quite clever. So I tend to use the journal as my overlay and say thank you for this day. We're one step closer to Midsummer, and I still haven't checked how many days that actually is. Tomorrow I might know. My guess is still maybe 80. Well, not left, but total from when I started streaming. Oh gosh. I think it is possible that Midsummer, I'm going to make a guess. I'm going to guess that Midsummer might be day 85. And because I guessed it, it's probably going to be wrong, but that's fine. I'm going to wait for that timer to go down to 0 and say thank you for joining me in the stream. I had a little comment that always makes me happy. So far, I think the most we've had in a day is 12 people coming into the chat. And there have also been days with no one. And still I stream. This is a new playlist, by the way, in the music. They updated the game yesterday, and we got that ridiculous timer that I really don't like. I can't believe that they took the clock away. They could have added, oh, time's up! And that means that we have a full house, look. 3 ticks, the most you can get in a day. 300 experience points. I can't believe that they would take it away instead of just adding a second layout. Is that really that hard? I have a whole family of game developers around me. I'm going to pull their tails and find out. But anyway, that was it for today. Day 51. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.